As you fade away, as you fade away.
Hello everyone, my name is Pac-Man Wild Wings and welcome back to another video. And in this video I just want to share you the reason why I didn't upload on Friday. You see, the reason I didn't upload on Friday was because I was visiting my sisters in Florida. You see, Disney has this little, well, it's like an internship. They're there only for the summer. They're coming back in August, I believe. So I just want to share with you my memorable moments in Disney. Okay, let me explain a few things. I don't know why I'm sharing this, but I just really think it'll be fun to show you this. Let me just explain this in my own way. I was about to go to bed, and then I realized, wait, we're leaving at 3 AM. Yes, me and my family were leaving really early to catch a plane to Florida. So I decided, what the heck, I must stay up. Well, I decided to stay up and watch Netflix and YouTube and a little bit of anime here and then until 3 AM. So I got all my stuff ready, and so I also decided to get my backpack and stuff a few things in there as well. We also got my grandparents because they want to see my sisters too. My mom's side of the family. Well, my grandparents were the ones who got the tickets. And so we waited for our flight for a while because we were kind of early. I'm pretty sure we left at 5. We waited for a while, got a little bit of food. They had a Wendy's nearby, so we got Wendy's. I got tater tots and a chicken biscuit. When our flight came, we just flew all the way to Florida. I downloaded a lot of music and a lot of videos on my phone. And so I listened to music and watched a little bit of videos I downloaded. And just in one thing, I wasn't tired during that time. I got more tired later. And so we arrived at Florida, but we had no idea what we were doing. Anyway, my grandma called us an Uber, or actually she called a rental vehicle. We were only gonna be there for like two and a half days. Well, one day and a half, maybe 2 days if that counts. Anyway, she called a rental vehicle in, and she had no idea where we were going. I mean, we literally walked across the airport and we had no idea where we were going. We thought we were supposed to go to a certain bus area, but we had no idea what we were doing. So my grandma eventually found us, and we got into the rental car, and we just drove to get my sisters. But during this time, I started to get tired, and I eventually started to sleep in the car. And I'm pretty sure we got my sisters first, I think. I can't remember much. I was really tired and really out of it. And it was really squished in the car. My grandpa sat in the back with us. It was like a 5-person car, 1 driver, 1 passenger seat, and 3 back seats. Yeah, and there were like 6 of us. My grandpa sat in the back with me and my sisters. And we were really squished. I mean, it didn't really bother us that much. It was just that we were really squished. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I fell asleep through most of that. That's what I get for not getting enough sleep, I guess. For any of you who were once sleep deprived before, you would know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I was really hoping we would get to the rental house. We were only gonna be staying there for like 1.5 or 2 days or so. But we didn't. We went to get lunch first, and I really struggled to stay awake during this time. And for those of you who are aware of what happens when you're a little sleep deprived, I think you know what I mean when I was a little bit rude. Maybe a little bit. I can't really remember that much. But once we got out of there, we went to the rental place, and once we got there, though, I crashed out onto the bed. But first, I put my stuff down. and then I crashed out. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I was out for like 4 hours. Then we went to Disney Springs. And you guys would not believe how beautiful Disney Springs is. It's a really nice place. I mean, it doesn't have the rides like Disney World. I mean, Disney World's okay. I prefer Universal Studios over Disney World. It has better rides. For people my age, that is. And maybe a little bit older. But Disney Springs was okay. It was really nice. We went to this place called Hollywood Planet. I believe that's what it's called. But they had a little bit of wait, so we waited for a little bit. We went to the shop that was near us. It had a lot of interesting things there. Especially that marshmallow Coca-Cola thingy. Is it marshmallow flavored? Or is it sponsored by Marshmello? The singer or the music producer, whatever people call him. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? That Marshmello music producer guy with a marshmallow head. But anyway, once we got in there, it had a lot of movie items that were used in certain movies. Like an Ewok club that was used for the Ewok movies. Like the Ewok club used in the Jedi. What was it called? It was called Return of the Jedi. Yeah, the Ewok club used in the Return of the Jedi movie. And a few things I recognized in a few other movies. Well, a few things I recognized, and they had a few suits that they're in there as well. And they even played a few shows in there as well. The food there was okay. I mean, you guys can choose anything else if you're not a fan of Hollywood Planet. Honestly, if you want my opinion, there's more shops than there are rides at Disney. But the shops are okay too. If you guys like shopping, that is. We looked around for a while. Just to waste time and look around. I think my sisters wanted to look over there for some reason. We looked around the place for a while. Once we got home though, I went to the bed, crashed out. I think I crashed out because I didn't get enough sleep the night before that. Anyway, day 2. Oh, final day really. Then we go back on Saturday. Day 2, went to Disney World. It was really nice. The things they use for the decoration and themes are amazing. It really gives you the feeling of your childhood. I think a lot of people went there because Disney was their childhood. And Disney was my childhood too. Anyway, the first ride we went on was Rock and Roller Coaster. We all went in the single rider section. It's quicker for most of the time. And it was really nice. I mean, the wait was low. Anytime you go on a ride on any roller coaster, the wait's bound to be long, but the ride's worth it. So worth it. Anyway, I really loved the color of it though, and the theme was really nice. And the ride itself, well, I didn't record the ride, but I can tell you this. It has a lot of loops in it. A lot of loops. I mean, it's not a universal ride. Those are usually more exciting, but it was a nice ride in general. But when we reached the end, the ride stopped all of a sudden. Well, it didn't stop mid-ride. It stopped more at the ending part. And the person on the microphone said that the ride would continue to move in just a moment. So we waited there for a little bit, and it started moving. Anyway, what we did next was we went to the Star Wars section. And it was really nice. The Star Wars section itself was really nice. And the animatronics were really interesting. Looked really realistic. Especially that section where it looked like an engine was cooking something. Anyway, while we were looking around, I saw an A-Wing and an X-Wing. All I'm saying is they look really realistic and really nice. And the Millennium Falcon looked good too. And the Millennium Falcon ride was the ride I went on. And it was an interactive ride. Of course I couldn't exactly record a video while I was playing the interactive ride. Because I was too busy and I got a little into the moment. But I can show you the entrance part where people go into. That's okay too. And then a stormtrooper appeared. Well, two of them actually. And he just started talking to my sister. Well, being a stormtrooper and being extremely suspicious, here's the video.
Wait. You there. Whatever you're doing, I doubt you're authorized.
You're right. Here, take her with you. Take her with you.
We have eyes on you.
My sister tried to sell my sister out to stormtroopers as a little joke. She was just being funny. Although it was an interesting experience, it was also kind of funny. Anyway, while we were walking, we saw some of the decorations that they had there, which were the droids that they had in the little areas. And they were nice. They also had a little stormtrooper, well, I'm gonna say a small little place for them to stand and wave at the audience. And my mom decided to say hello to them, and here's what they said to her.
Hi. Hi.
Yeah, it's almost hard to believe that the people they work for were extremely corrupt and power-hungry tyrants who only cared about power and control. And they didn't care how they got it, as long as they got it. And I'm pretty sure a lot of their stormtroopers thought that they were the good guys, because I'm pretty sure at the start, they really thought that the Empire meant good. I mean, I kind of find that funny. But still, who are we to judge? And so, after a while, we started looking for a new ride, and then we found a new ride called Rise of the Resistance. And the entrance part was cool. And the whole storyline, we're basically like, what's the word? Oh yeah, refugees. I think we were refugees looking for a way out, or something like that. And they even gave us a message from Rey.
Should you be in flight prep? Recruits, thank you for joining the cause. A covert resistance team led by my friend Finn has infiltrated a First Order Star Destroyer that is now headed to...
Yep, that was basically she was asking us to... Basically she was saying thank you for coming and that the resistance would lead you out and all that stuff. I mean, I didn't exactly want to keep recording. Plus my hand was kind of hurting. Then we went to this big U-Wing ship. I think that's what it was called. Or whatever you call those things. Anyway, we went inside the ship. And then we start getting attacked by a Star Destroyer. We were getting pulled inside the Star Destroyer, and then we were took it inside the Star Destroyer itself. And there was a whole lot of Stormtroopers. I'm pretty sure a few of them were animatronic because some of their heads were moving. And I have to say, it looked really amazing. It looks so real. I mean, I think you guys can agree with that. It looked amazing. And I'm a really big Star Wars fan myself. They were then taking us into these interrogation rooms. They wanted information, basically about the Resistance and stuff. Kylo Ren came in and did a whole Force thing. Then we were taken out. Well, the Resistance helped us out. And then trouble struck. Not the story, but the ride. It broke down for some reason. Then, well, they canceled the ride. It stopped working for the entire day. And I hated it. I really wanted to see the rest of it. And it was such a disappointment. But it was cool in the end because they showed us the back rooms where all the other rooms were and took us to basically behind where most people aren't supposed to go. Basically where they go for exits and stuff. Apparently there was some sort of problem with the ride. They said it was temporarily closed, but we never got to ride it for the rest of the day because that was the only day we were staying at. We were going to be at Disney. The next thing we did was go on this Indiana Jones show. It wasn't a ride or anything, it was just showing how they do special effects and the dangers of it, apparently. A lot of special effects were apparently really dangerous, and apparently if they didn't know how to use them correctly, some of them could either get severely injured or die. They put together little Indiana Jones, little movie parts, and well, they basically showed us the special effects through the Indiana Jones little parts, showing us how the special effects work, how they do it, and other things. It was basically like a Indiana Jones live show if it had a live show. Like, you watched the show, like watching the movie in person, where they make the movie and all that stuff. Anyway, later we went to Animal Kingdom. And in the middle, there was a really big tree. I couldn't tell whether it was fake or real. I'm pretty sure it was fake though. Anyway, you could not feel more in the jungle than Animal Kingdom. For a moment, I felt like I was almost in a jungle, or in some sort of village or so. Anyway, the next ride we rode on was, I believe it was some sort of dinosaur ride. Can't remember what it was though. But basically, we were traveling back in time to grab some sort of dinosaur. And it was some sort of thriller ride. Not a really long ride. But it was more like one of those rides that you stay in the dark and it'll be like a surprise. Both thrilling and a little bit scary at the same time. It didn't really bother me that much. It was thrilling and it was okay. So, we debated on whether we should go to either the Disney Fireworks Show or the Rise of the Resistance ride. After a very long moment of deciding, very, very long, we decided to go to the Disney Fireworks Show. And let me tell you, it was absolutely amazing. The fireworks were, but the bus was supposed to come a long time ago. But the bus took a long time to come. My sister had this spot for us. It was literally right in the middle of the castle or so. We were supposed to get a good view of it and all. But the bus took forever to come and we didn't really have enough time. Plus I'm pretty sure people have came strolling in, just mushing in wherever they could to get a good view of that thing. But I recorded a video of it. I will show it after this video. Well, in the next video, after this one. It should be after I finish making this video. After I upload it, I'll upload the next one. The next video shouldn't take as much time though. But let me tell you, the fireworks show could not bring my childhood back even more. Disney was really my childhood, but I honestly could have gotten a better view of it. I mean, I recorded it fine, but I could have done it better. The video is fine, it's just where you see it is not as fine. I mean, you can see it better when you watch after a while because I moved to a better position where you can see it better. So, anyway, thank you all for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of my content. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And one more thing, have a wild life. Goodbye.